of all the artists that have come through EB Inglis Music Studios to record, I can't say that I've had a favorite, but there was one studio session that has definitely provided me with one of the biggest lessons, and that was when I worked with an artist by the name of Connel. And the big lesson was that you can't have your circumstances determine how you work as an artist and what happens in your career and how you deal with managing your career. With Connell, he comes from a harsh background, um, not such a great neighborhood, doesn't have a car, he has to transport himself on his bicycle, but he has a job. And his approach to me, he sent me a message via Facebook to say, look, I see you've been advertising your studio. What are your rates? Can you send me your rates for beat making, for recording, mixing, and all of that? Which I did, and I sent it to him, and I didn't really think that much of it at the time. And then he was like, okay, when I'm ready, I'm going to come back to you, and then we can start working. Again, I didn't really think much of it until he messaged me to say a couple of weeks later, look, I'm ready, I've saved up the money, and I'm ready to work. I was like, okay, that surprised me. Because let's be honest, in this industry, and especially in Cape Town, what happens is that a lot of the artists, and with no disrespect to anybody, a lot of people are expecting free beats. A lot of people are expecting free studio time. And this is a business. And this has to pay the bills. And unfortunately, I cannot provide free services. So when Connell came to me, an artist that was clearly not financially well off, but he had a job and he was determined. He thought to himself, let me ask you what your rates are. Let me save up. Once I've saved up, I'm going to make that investment in my art, in my craft, in my career. And that's what he did. And that's what he came to do. He came through, his song was already written. He had all his verses sorted out. He had even more or less an idea of how he wants the beat to go. So what I needed to do as a beat maker and a producer is to then give my creative input, make the beat, and that's what I did. He came back, he listened to the beat, he liked it, he said, now we need to record. And with each step, he said, okay, with each step that you had done in this process, I'm going to pay you. So when I was done with the beat, I got an SMS, the money for the beat was in my account. When it came to the recording, when we were done with the vocal recording, the money for the recording session was in my account. And the same with the mixing. Again, it taught me that, look at this guy. Not well off financially, but he was determined to invest. He had the right business ethics when it came to investing in his craft, when it came to creating a product, which he did, which we did successfully. One of the other major lessons that came with this project, working with Connell, was something that a lot of Cape Town artists can relate to, and that's identity. Because I think in Cape Town, especially if you are a person of color, then us Cape Townians, we're dealing with an identity crisis, especially when it comes to music. Because on the one hand, if you sound too American or too like artists from another country, that's frowned upon. But it's also looked as that is the international standard. But at the same time, if you try and stick to your roots, if you try and maintain your accent, if you try and maybe rap more in Afrikaans instead of English, then with some people that's also frowned upon. With some artists, the so-called black artists in South Africa, they've now found that balance where they can rap in English or vernacular or whatever the case is, and it's accepted. They're comfortable with it. They found that happy medium. The same with Afrikaans artists, the traditional Afrikaans artists. Artists like Jack Parrow also, they've found that happy medium. But unfortunately, with people of color in Cape Town, we're still dealing with an identity crisis. So with what happened with Connell, I told him, I don't want to change who you are as an artist. I don't want you to sound like something that you're not. So we're going to maintain your Cape Townian accent, because the story that he was telling, he wasn't just rapping in English, he was mixing a little Afrikaans in there, he was mixing a little bit of Xhosa in there as well to make it Cape Town, because Cape Town is very diverse. So I said, I want to maintain that in the song. The only change that we're going to do, and this is also maybe a vital lesson for producers, is that you're more than just a beat maker. If you're a producer, you have to deal with the vocals as well, vocal production. So I said, okay, Connel, what we're going to do is we're going to maintain your accent. We're going to keep it all the way Cape Town. But what we're going to do is I just want you to open your mouth a bit more, just so that you can enunciate everything a little bit better, so that it doesn't matter what accent, what language you are performing in, at least it's going to be clear. At least people are going to hear each and every word. So now you have to find the balance between keeping it Cape Townian, the enunciation, so making it clear, but at the same time keeping the vibe, keeping the feel, so that it's not too rigid when you perform. And he managed to pull that off. So much respect to Connel for teaching me 2 major lessons. First one being good business ethics when it comes to managing your career and investing in your craft. And the second one being staying true to who you are as an artist and staying true to your heritage. So take a listen to the snippet. It's Connel Chakalaka.
Ooh, it's the Inglisman. The Inglisman.
Chugga chugga lugga. Chugga chugga lugga. Chugga chugga lugga. Chugga chugga lugga. This what they be waiting for. Chugga chugga lugga. Chugga chugga lugga. Chugga chugga lugga. Baby girl, you taste so lekker, just like chugga chugga lugga. Chugga chugga lugga. Chugga chugga lugga. Baby girl, you taste so lekker, just like chugga chugga lugga. Chugga chugga lugga. Chugga chugga lugga. Baby girl, you taste so lekker, just like chugga chugga lugga. Chugga chugga lugga. Chugga chugga lugga. Baby girl, you taste so lekker, just like
Ibani Kamalaka, hi, it's Connel. I repeat my name. You claiming you were king, but you were queen up in this bloody game. Empowering myself, don't you at me as a bee. Start buying all your shit, invest in me, I'm on a Toyota. Working with no limits, I'm a rap machine. You say you're working hard, you're down at Morgan Bean. You acting like Scottana with that Gucci belt. You say you're running things, but I'm just chasing well. Baby mama trucking and uploading that on Instagram. You thought you were in love, now you a fool, cause it was all a scam. You say you're rich and popping bottles, sipping on Patron. The next day you're so broke, you're taking selfies on your Gogo's phone. No competition, all you do is rap and coke. Used to be like Kulits on a new Matraka. Put me in a ring, I'll knock you out like Mr. Floyd. Screaming, I'm a boss, but you're unemployed. I'm no secret, tell the world and please expose. No complaining, no regrets, cause it's the life that I have chose. Yeah, I see you like to dance, but can you do the waka waka? Ladies looking hot and spicy, just like liquor chakalaka.
chugga chugga lugga. Chugga chugga lugga. Chugga chugga lugga. Baby girl, you taste so lekker, just like chugga chugga lugga. Chugga chugga lugga. Chugga chugga lugga. Baby girl, you taste so lekker, just like chugga chugga lugga. Chugga chugga lugga. Chugga chugga lugga. Baby girl, you taste so